Hello guys, welcome back to Carrot Designers. So in this video, we're going to be learning how to create a church flyer, as you can see on the screen right here. So we're going to be working with this. So actually, I had finished the design and I loved it. So I decided that I'm going to share onto us how I came up about this. So one of the things you must understand is the fact that there are a number of ways that different and numerous ways whereby you could come up with design concepts. So actually this is just one of it. All right, so just stay tuned for this and as I take you on the journey of how I create this. So have it, just sit back, learn. If you're with your smartphone, keep watching. And if you're watching this video with your system, it's actually fine. It's going to be awesome. So here we go. Yes, welcome back. Yes, my name is Ayomide. So I'm going to take you on the journey. Let's go. So first of all, we create a new file. So right, so let's do that. So I make use of 1080 pixel and resolution of this and ensure everything is perfect. So you create. So first of all, so this is how you're going to have your screen. So remember we are looking at the thing called alignment. So mm, well, as you know, alignment just talks about the fact that something aligning together, but you must understand that what we're actually creating this for, the organization we're creating this for, it's a church, right? So we're delivering it to a Christian community. So whereby it means that then the background and everything we're going to be using has to be in alignment with the topic itself or with the theme itself. So you see now we're making use of the word alignment. So just talking about something that is in sync together. All right. So I just thought about the fact that I could use a number of things. So I look for something I could use, the background that could be very nice. So I'm trying to get the picture that I used. All right, so let's just pick it from here. All right. So yeah, all right. So this is the picture I used for the background. Yeah. So let's see what we have. So here's the picture. Yes. So just take it to the top left. So we'll be able to drag, stretch it down, stretch it. And the reason why we're doing that is so that it can actually fit the frame that we are using. So right, so yeah, so let's leave it this way. So sorry, no worry. So yeah, so what I did was I just needed the colors of the background. So for me to be able to come up with that, I need to make use of the filter called Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur. So yes, I'm using Gaussian blur of 50.0. And you could see that automatically we couldn't see the real image itself that's blurred them away. So the next thing I did was I had to look for something, a pillar. Yeah, here it is. So then I brought it here. So and then just a little, just ensure that it's all fine. Then switch the blending mode to overlay and then reduce the opacity. Just reduce the opacity. You can maybe just, let's say something like 50. All right, so then and then so yes, I did. I will pick your brush tool, and then and ensure that when you're using your brush tool, you must ensure that your black is set here as your foreground color and white as your background color. So never forget that. By that way, if by that way you could be able to blend it well, or try to erase whatever you're erasing there. So yes, and then we're good on that aspect. So then we have so pick up the day of Pentecost when the Holy Ghost came on the disciples and everyone that gathered. Alright, so here's a picture. So do not worry, the pictures that we used in this design is going to be available for you to download. It's going to be below. Just see there. Alright, so we switch this also to, let's use screen. So I make use of screen. And that was what I did for the other one. Yeah, not so sure, but do you mind just check? Yeah, so let's quickly check that. So I use screen opacity is 27. So let's go back. Screen opacity 27. And the reason why we're doing it this way is that no matter how much you're trying to blend your background, you must ensure that you keep in mind with your visual hierarchy. Alright, what you want to take up the highest hierarchy. So you must never forget that aspect. So that's why sometimes you see that while you are blending some things, when you don't blend them, but you're not setting hierarchy, you will find out that they are not there is no contrast. Yes, that's the word now. There's no contrast. So you must ensure that you are very, very much careful while you are blending your images together. So I think this is good. Okay, let's try to adjust this side here. This side. So alright, so yes, so that it will not be too obvious. Yes, so we done. So then we pick up. So if you could see the image, if you check again, let's check again. Let me take you back. You could see that there is a firecrackers. Yeah. So how do we come up with that? So I have an image. Maybe I have it. So not this. It's where are you, firecracker? Alright, so here it is. Sorry. I'm so sorry, I didn't know that was it. So alright, so and then you stretch it out just the same way we've been doing. Don't worry about the fact that you're seeing PNG 3, don't worry. Leave the magic for me. And just save screen. Reduce the opacity very well. And I think this is good. Let's try to see what about 8, what about 10. So 10 is good for us. So you could check again, see again. See yeah. Sometimes one of the things when you're trying to do a design, you know that we're actually replicating this. Okay, so you could see that, try to analyze the whole design itself. So we are done with this upper part. So done with Kaka. So you could see that there is a peak time here. There is one here. Actually, it was actually when I was done with the design. That was when I had to just think about that. Key alignment. So it talks about season, time, God's time. you'll be in alignment with God's time. So I decided, okay, let me just put it and let's see what it looks like. So I said that it was really beautiful. So let's bring in the time. All right. So the time. I think I missed something. Yes, I did this. All right. So, well, it's not really needful, but let's move on. So time now. Time. Where's the clock? Alright, I think the clock should be here. Alright, so yeah. So here it is, and then you scale it. Alright, so and then it changes. Let's see how screen looks like. Overlay. So you see that screen is actually a perfect match. So let's try to reduce it to this. Make it 14. I think 14 looks okay. Remember, never forget your contrast. Alright, so blend here. So the shortcut for your brush tool is B. Just click on B on the keyboard and then so the work clock seems to be big, so let's try to scale it. Alright, I think we are good to go. So let's try to group all of this. Let's try to group all. So you must learn to make your work to be well organized. So we have this as background, so let's save it as BG. So the next thing is the theme. So alright, the theme is actually a mock-up. Yes, actually a mock-up. So you can actually download the mock-up on Freepik. Yes, so yeah. So and then you leave it here. So let's try to adjust it. Okay, so I can't too much remember the name of the font here. Yeah, I remember. The name of the font is Evil Empire. Don't worry, it's going to be typed here. Evil Empire. So yes, so I'm back at it. So now let's go back to all of this. So we're done with every other aspect. Oh, the light, don't worry. Let's sort that out, alright? So let's go to this. So I will just basically just copy all of them, yeah, and then bring it here. Oops, then copy. So all right, so let me group all of this and then I'm trying to group it. So alright, so since we've grouped all of this, so let me just group all of this and then you just copy Ctrl+C and then you come here. Yeah, so and here we go. So meaning that see spacing, so let's try to move this up. Let's try to move this up. I think this is good. Alright, so this is good. Okay, so yeah, so the font I used for the text here is PowerChange. You see it here. Yes, I downloaded it from fontshare.com. Yes, so and then you have it. So but it looks like, let's try to say something. Looks like this black sorry, looks like it okay. It looks like the black seems to not to. Okay, let's try to work on it. White is not still good. Okay, so all right, so we can do something. So we can do something. Let's try to see if we can change to add a shadow, and then we add the shadow of white. So let's see what we can have. Let's see. So okay. 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 So not too much of difference. Okay, let's just disable that. Okay. Let's cancel that. Okay. Okay. So all right. Okay. So then you pick up your logo. So the logo. Okay. So let's come here back and pick the logo. And boom, you have the logo. So Ctrl A to select all, and then you adjust the middle to center, and it's okay. It's okay. So yes, then for the light, I could remember very well how long it took me to actually know how to come up with the light effect. Watch videos, try to see. At first, I just I tried using the brush tool, so I found out that wasn't giving the accurate effect that I actually need. So until I saw a video, I can't remember who, and then I got it right. So when you have this, and then just switch the blending mode, just change it to screen, and then you have this. So that's just that, so simple, and that's all. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm sure you actually learned, and you've learned one or two things. So do well to actually subscribe to our YouTube channel, and tell your friends about it. Tell your friends about Kairos Designers. Yes, we are back, and we are going better and far. And guess what? We are mobile. Yeah, we're mobile. Thank you so much.